Hello. Okay, in today's video, I want to talk about getting into the receiving mode where everything comes to you and you not have to go out and hunt for it. Now, the receiving mode does not mean you just sit around and lounge around all day and do nothing and just wait for things to just fall into your lap. It is not. The receiving mode is the feminine energy mode. This is the mode when you slow down. And if you've been, so for example, you're looking for a new job and you are sending out 20 resumes a day and you're pumping and you're pumping and pumping. That is action. That is masculine energy. That is a lot of doing. The receiving mode is getting the inspired action to say, oh, let me just research some of these companies and send my resume up to 5 alignable, qualified leads that I know feel really good and really feel lined up with my purpose and what I want to do. Those 5 alignable resumes that you're going to send out will do a lot more and get a lot more responses than you pumping out 22 random people just because you're pumping that. That's the energy. That's the energy of lack. It's the energy of desperation. It's just push. I've been there. Yourself in that energy, you have to sit back and check yourself and re-regulate yourself back to where you need to be. Because the receiving mode is when you slow things down. You sit with yourself. If you're having a chaotic time and you're in a chaotic energy and you're feeling very desperate and rushed, sit, take a nap, start over again, and come and wait until you feel like you're not pushing against resistance. And the way to do that is to slow it down. Come sit out here in nature. That's why I like to sit outside in nature, because I get a lot of downloads, which is receiving. God gives you the answers. It pops in your little head or your, I don't mean like a little brain type of thing, you know what I mean? But it pops into your head, and that is the receiving mode. Now, from that receiving mode, from that, you take the inspired action. And that action is going to be a lot more aligned and a lot more, getting the results that you want, rather than you taking it from a place of lack and desperation and just distorted masculine energy. The doing more is not going to get you more. Doing more in the right way with aligned action when you send out 5 resumes instead of 20 is the receiving mode. Because now God has given you the right tools, the right just the right thoughts. Oh my God, I just saw 2 cardinals fly in the tree. That's definitely a confirmation for some of you guys. Oh, I love that. Receiving mode. And then you get the signs from the universe to let you confirm to you that you're in the receiving mode. That's how you know. You feel calm, you feel regulated, you feel good, and you feel like the thoughts that are coming to you are not like your brain trying to figure it out. It feels inspired. It feels like it's coming from source. And from that, you take that action and you move towards it. But if you're in chaotic energy and you're desperate and you're like running around like a chicken with your head off, and that is not, you're going to just push. That's pushing. And when you're in a receiving mode, things come to you. Things come to you. Just like this beautiful cardinal I wish you guys could see. Oh my God, there's 2 of them. Okay. Now, with inspired action, now this is when you can flip into the masculine energy and go out there and do it from an aligned sense of being, okay? From a aligned sense of being. Like another thing, when I was used to try to lose weight, I've never been really overweight, but sometimes if you're like extra 10, 20 pounds, like during 2020 when everyone was stuck inside the house and all you did was eat, yes, I packed on some weight. And my usual go-to is to run, jog and do like 3, 4 miles and boom, and jog it out. And you know what would happen when I would do that? Nothing. Weight stayed stagnant, weight stayed still. And then I just got the inspired thought, how about I slow everything down? I started taking my dog on walks more and started doing more walking and looking around and enjoying life. And guess what? Those extra 10, 20 pounds melted like butter, just boom. And I was like, wait a minute, this is like no effort at all. It doesn't even feel right. How is this happening? It's because I came from a place of inspired action, of aligned feminine receiving mode, and just slow things down. So now you have to slow things down in order to speed things up. If I feel like I'm doing too much videos, I will slow it down. And then when I feel inspired again, then pump out some more videos to help the collective. But trying to do too much will end up making you have so little. So this is a time in your life to slow down, sit with yourself, and get into the receiving mode where all inspired action is aligned, okay? Where everything you do, you know, is coming from a state of regulation, regulated in your nervous system. Everything feels more clean as opposed to trying to go out there and constantly hunt. I'm gonna give you another example. I've been doing a lot of networking of online and in person, and to grow my business and find clients. And yes, it's been working amazingly. But boy, did I feel drained. Drained. It felt like I was doing way too much, and I had to do a full course stop to that and take my power back and take my feminine energy back to get back in the receiving mode. And guess it's time to slow down. You don't have to do so much. How about if you're going to do a networking event, make sure it's a networking event that's aligned with what your goals are, what your end story is, and take the action from there instead of doing 5, 10 different networking events in a week just to feel exhausted to get a few, but very much so, great clients, but it's not a sense of power. It's a sense of giving away a lot of energy. And if you're in that mode, slow it down so you can get back into the receiving mode where all things come to you, where all things come to you. Because I am best when I slow down. And I know if you're watching this video, you know this message. You're best when you slow down. When you slow down, take it easy on yourself. You don't have to do a million things a day. If you're the one that is always saying to yourself, I am so busy, I can't do this, I'm so busy. Okay, the universe will grant your wish. Boom, give you more busy. What are you busy with though? Are you just busy being busy? Are you being busy from an aligned place? Because if you are aligned, you do not have to do so much to get so little. It's the opposite flip. You do less and you get more, and that's where the feminine energy is in. Okay, and that is where this whole planet is going into energy now. Ever since 2020, the big, that happened, the whole planet got a reset. Whole planet. That's where you have so many of the millennials and Gen Z. Like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go back into an office and do all this work when I can take the inspired action, go on a YouTube, go on an Instagram, go on a TikTok, and start my own brand or service or something like that, and receive income that way, or do affiliate marketing and so many other ways that does not take so much effort. And that is where we are going into. So if you feel like, oh my God, I haven't done anything to receive my rewards, I must do, you're in distorted masculine energy. And you need to slow down and take your feminine energy power back. And this is not just for females, it's not just for women. This is all of us have masculine and feminine energy in us. All of us. It's all within. We all have it. It's just knowing when to take each side. When to be in a receiving mode, you get the inspired, good, received action to take, and you take it from that place. Do not start the day trying to figure it out and trying to, I must do. No, no, no. You must just sit and be and chill. Go out in nature. Ask a question, get an answer. Let God answer your questions and show you that you're truly on the right path. And when I say God, I mean universe, source, your highest self, your creator. Because that's who's leading you. That's who's giving you those inspired actions to take. But you keep trying to figure it out by doing something else when that is not what you're supposed to be doing, okay? So if you like this message and this has regulated your nervous system into the feminine energy receiving mode, then go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to do more videos like this to help you guys out because this feels inspired at this time. Feels like this is a message I'm supposed to come and bring the collective to help you. Now, if you feel like you're on a spiritual awakening journey and you want spiritual guidance and mentoring and to be in a more harmonious state, oh, this beautiful butterfly. There is so much nature happening here. Okay, and the membership is called the Spiritual Butterfly Academy. It's such a beautiful butterfly. Now get into the receiving mode with me and take my spiritual awakening quiz. Start there, and it's going to let you see and feel like this is the membership for me, because it's going to take you on a journey of answering some questions that you might have not really thought about before. And as you write these questions and write these answers out, you're going to find that you have a lot of intuition. You have a lot of little superpower within you that you might have been holding on to. And I'm going to help you release that, okay? So go ahead, click in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video.